Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about the COVID-19 cases that are on the rise. If you are understanding this, that this will be going from April 1st to June 20th. Or no, not June 20th, June 10th. Sorry about that. The thing is that we're going to talk about is an update on the COVID-19 cases accumulating on the rise. As you can see, that we've been seeing COVID-19 cases in BC for a very long time. Even the whole world is probably on a very into a dramatizing bad thing. Our accumulation is based on the fact of we are into a combination of where our way of knowing what's going to happen. Okay, I'm actually doing a prediction of what's going to happen. Okay, because in my mind, in my experience, is that we are in the world, like everyone else is in the world, and we're going from Canada, United States, different kinds of countries are not working so good. Yes, we are in the third wave already. If you don't know about that, we are in the third wave, and we don't know if we're going to be into a fourth wave. We don't know about that. But as a result, that we about the cards that you will see in the next minute or so. Um, this is going to be the playing cards that I'm going to tell you about. The two playing cards. One is the hearts and one is the diamonds. The hearts represent water signs, and 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 the diamonds represents earth signs, which means in the zodiac. But I'm not doing that. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. My prediction. This is what my prediction will be, because as a start right now, I am actually fearing to my own self that we are in a, how you heard that we are on a breaker at the moment, a court breaker. That's great right now, because it will try to make the cases to go just steady and then try to drop as much as it can. However, is that the longer the cases are, the longer that the non-listeners will not understand the whole entire thing. Okay, so basically, just to let you all know that I'm doing this to do it so fascinating, because I like to be ahead of the news. The news is slow like a snail. Okay, God forbid. The news is slow like a snail. Why? Because everyone's trying to say, okay, come on, tell me something, and the news is going slow because everyone is waiting, waiting. The longer you wait, you will start to feel impatient. Impatient means that you want it now. Patient is you're waiting. That's it. You're waiting, right? So, in my calculations, that the whole world is on a limitation stage right now. We are on a limitation stage. If you were asking that question on a live chat, that means that a limitation stage is where we have to be limited in what we are going to do. Okay, because in my instance is that we are going to be into this, from April 1st tomorrow all the way to June 10th. That's at least 3 months right now. 3 months, because I'm doing this as a precaution to every single viewer who's out there that doesn't even know what's going to happen. Okay, when you see protests and everything else, and they are not wearing a mask and everything else, you think how many cases are going to go up high. Okay, you could think it could be 20%, 50%, 100%. You could do that, right? but please, I know that this is not for BC, but it's for the whole entire world who's going to watch this. Okay, we have to understand of what's going to happen. Okay, everyone has rights. Everyone has rights. But if you don't have a right and you're protesting and you don't like it and it's a hoax and all that stuff, that's bad. That's bad etiquette. Okay, don't persist it. The COVID-19 is already here. Okay, it's already here. How? Because it was here for about at least 2 years ago. Okay, not even 2 years ago. But in my thinking, uh, in my prediction, that's what's going to happen. The COVID-19 is already here, right? So I know that people don't want to talk about it because it's driving them crazy. It does bother me. It does. But the thing is, if we just take our time and we just stay and do different things, we're going to be perfect. Okay, we will be. But the thing is, what's going to happen in the next 3 months until the next 3 months and more than that? We are going to be into a limitation. We are going to limit ourselves. Okay, what we're going to do? Okay, what we're going to do? What we're going to do? Because everyone's going to spread out. Everyone's going to do their own thing. Everyone's going to not think of bad things to happen. Saying, "Oh crap, I did that. Oh no, I did that. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. Forget it. I'm out of here." Don't do that. It will put you down. Exactly. Okay. And before I do the cards that you're going to see, not just my face, you're going to see them on the table, and then you will hear me read about on my line paper of what I'm going to do. Okay, and then who knows? You might see me doing more of my oracle cards. We don't know if they're going to help us. We don't know if we're going to follow them. I don't know, but this is my whole entire prediction. Okay, this is coffee, by the way. Anyway, so this is what's going to happen. See, this is my reading material, and these are the cards that you want to see. So, further ado, I'll move the cards. I'll move this there, and you're going to see it. Okay, here we go. All right. So this is what I'm going to tell you. So we have the King of Hearts and we have the Four of Diamonds. The King of Hearts. Let me read. COVID-19 cases in 10 weeks. Starting April 1st, tomorrow, to June 10th, COVID-19 is highly accumulating on new COVID-19 cases. Zodiac sign is water, the King of Hearts. The Four of Diamonds is basically important hint. Diamonds is earth and hearts is water. So if we do earth and water, we are in a muddy situation. Okay, we are stuck in the mud. So basically, my prediction is we will be on the high of the cases going to go up even more. However, we as a nation and the world will clamp down until at least the 3rd or 4th week of April, until 3 months until June. That is when the 3rd wave could be done. Non-listeners have to understand the longer you are not obeying the rules, then in my accumulation on new COVID-19 cases might be on a 4th wave starting in September 20th, 2021. People need to follow, and that is what it is. Don't blow this until we will be on to the 3 months of October, November, and December. So the point is, the longer that people are not paying attention to rules and they are not obeying them and everything else, those cases will be on the rise again. Okay, so as my recommendation to all of you who are paying attention to this video, please understand that, okay? Because you know why? The longer the case has gone up, the longer people will be staying indoors, and then longer, that means if you haven't seen for somebody for a very long time, that's why the cases are gone up so high. So if the cases are going to go down, just remember to clamp down and do that, okay? Because you know that's what I'm saying here, okay? The listeners, for me, my viewers, everything else, we are doing the same way. Wear a mask, do social distancing, do whatever you need to do. That's great. If you are non-listeners who are not paying attention, this is for you. Wear a mask, be social distancing, no parties, nothing. Absolutely nothing. The longer you're doing it, the longer the cases are going to go up higher. And we don't want that to be happen, okay? The COVID-19 virus is not a hoax to everyone. Everyone, nothing, okay? COVID-19 is here. People need to realize that, okay? And it's not a hoax. It's not a scam. It's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Don't treat this as a negative territory thing. Don't. Because the longer the COVID-19 cases accumulate on the rise, you will know what's going to happen. We could be more than 1,000 cases in BC, maybe in Canada, even in the United States, everything else. The whole world could be more than that, okay? People who are seniors, they are not well, they're here, great. But they're the ones who are vulnerable, okay? Even if you have a family member who's your grandparents or yeah, just that, right? Because you know why? They are here, right? You have to understand that because we are in a muddy situation, okay? If we look at the King of Hearts and we look at the Four of Diamonds, okay? Because you know why? We are in a muddy situation, okay? So that's why I got this out of my mind already, because I was doing this before, well, before the afternoon. But that's what I'm doing this now, okay? Just to let you all know, because yes, we understand what the news is saying, but come on, right? We need to step up the plate so we can do this together. If we don't, the longer that we are not doing this together, the longer we could be in 10 years of this COVID-19 virus. Okay, 10 years from 2020 all the way to 2030. You can see how long that will take. Okay, that could be my prediction, but we don't know what's going to happen. People have to understand what's the whole entire of going through of all this, right? You know how I go back to where we go through a maze. We go through the middle, and we go through the end. That's what we are actually in. We're in the middle. We are not at the end yet. But the longer we are in this third wave, the longer we're going to stay in the third wave until there's going to be maybe another one that's coming around the corner. We don't know that. But in my prediction, once when the third wave is done, there could be a fourth wave that could happen. Okay, that's my prediction. Okay, that's my prediction. I don't really, I do care to all of you, but I don't care about the cases are on a break of going up through the roof. Okay, that's my indication. Okay, because you know why? I'm one of those people who understands the rules, the regulations, everything else. Okay, and the health orders and all that. Okay, I understand that. Okay, but when the people are not listeners and they're non-listeners and they don't believe in it and all that, you need to get yourself a grip. You need to pay attention. You need to understand. Okay, like I say, this is not a hoax. This is not a scam. This is nothing. COVID-19 is here, people. COVID-19 is here. You need to understand because, that's what I said. Starting tomorrow, from April 1st to June 10th. That's my prediction. And it is true because the longer that we are going to see this, the longer that cases are going to go high in BC, Canada, um, it could be United States. The whole world could be in this together. Okay, but we have to trust that yes, we have the vaccines, and they're going from teachers, students, um, seniors, everything else. Like that's wonderful. That's wonderful. If you want to know why about the vaccines and stuff, I prayed to the Lord. I prayed to Jesus Christ. He actually received my prayer because I said, you know, Heavenly Father, hopefully you can get the vaccines. And then he did. So that's why I prayed to the Lord and he answered right me to that. Okay. So, when you decide of what's happening around the world, okay, you know, there is us who is Canadian of Canada. We have United States, the Americans. We have Mexico. We have all these different countries are going through the same, only different, different waves, different stretches, different accumulations of cases. Okay, the longer it goes through, the longer we're going to be in this mess. I guarantee you. I guarantee you, because I am actually saying this. Okay, I'm not doing whatever I need to do. But the thing is, we as a nation, at least the third or fourth week of April. Okay, that's what I said. Because we need to understand that third week, fourth week, we don't know if the cases are gonna drop as much as it can. I can actually see it between 90 to 80% drop. Could be. That's my prediction. But I'm not one of those health official orders, or I'm not one of those who sees the cases and say, okay, everybody, we're going to do what we need to do. No, no. Let's start on the basic line. Okay, let's go back. Okay, because you know why? The whole planet has to understand of what is Spirit Alex is talking about. Okay, it is because there are things you have to learn first. Okay, there are lessons you have to learn, and in order to be successful. Okay, that's what I would say. That's why this COVID-19 case, COVID-19 virus, and everything else, it scares a lot of people. It does. But and then you get the variants and all that stuff. But the thing is, when you look at your life from a couple few years ago, like 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016, 2015, you go back, okay? And when you go back, you think, oh my God, we didn't have COVID-19. Oh my God, we had been seeing our friends. Oh my God, we did this. Oh my God, we did that. Yes, you would. But the longer you think about the year of 2021, going through the next year, and the year after, and the year before, all those years coming up next, you're going to think it's like, oh my God, we are all in this together. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. But that's my prediction. That's my length from start, middle, and end. That's what we are going to do. Okay? Because that's why this is my update. That's why I'm doing this. For everyone could hear me, talk to me, just hear me out. Okay? Sometimes it just makes me a little bit cry where I see seniors passing away, or I just see how many cases are gone so high. Because you know why? To tell you the truth, that when the cases go up, there are people who are in different age groups, and they would say to their buddies, "Hey, you want to go and party and all that?" Okay, if they do that, you can imagine at least 50 to 20 people could test positive. I guarantee you that. And one who doesn't test positive is actually one person that's already passing away. See, that's why when we have to go back to spread out, we have to spread ourselves out. You can imagine you had a friend. Let's say your friend says, "Hey, let's spread out." You don't know what that means. When you spread out, if a person as your friend starts in the middle and you are on the left side or the right side of him, and you are at least 6 meters away from that friend, you won't be able to test positive. You will test negative. Okay? If you're getting closer to your friend who is in the middle, and he is the asymptomatic person, that person will test positive. He won't even know that. So, in my calculation, okay, everyone has to understand that people have to spread out. They have to commit that. They have to do the right thing. If you don't do the right thing, we have so many tested positives. Not negatives, just positives. Okay? Because you know why? Some people are super spreaders. They don't even know that they would have the asymptomatic virus inside them. They won't even know that. Okay? That's actually pretty scary. That's what I'm going to say. So, you know why? You have to understand that the longer that we're going to stay, the longer we're going to be, the longer we are. Okay? I'm not actually making this up. That's why I'm almost ahead of the news, because I understand what's going to happen next. The news will say, okay, we're in the third wave. Then about at least a few months from the months again, the news will say, okay, we're going to be in our fourth wave. See, that's why I come in. That's why I actually, being like a preacher or a speaker, and then speaking to all my viewers. right? That's why it involves me of doing this work. However, you know, when you do your best and you try to stay active, be happy, and do whatever you want to do, that's great. I'm happy about that. But in 10 weeks from now, from April to June, that's at least a lot. Okay, at least a lot. Because when you decide of what you're going to do next, do what you need to do. Follow the health orders, follow the restrictions, follow the regulations, follow everything. Follow. That's what I do. I follow. I don't do what non-listeners do. I don't gather 50 people. I don't gather 20 people. I don't do that. I have my own card. I only have my own core bubble. That's what it is, right? But when you are realizing of what's happening now, you're going to see it. You're going to realize it, what the news is saying, right? Because you know why? Sometimes it drives me crazy when people start to protest. When people don't wear masks. When people are right beside a person. I don't like that. No. Because, you know why? If you are sitting next to them, you can imagine one person will test positive. The next person right beside them will test positive. If you wanted to stay away, you won't test positive. That's actually a true story. Okay, I'm sticking to it. Because, to tell you the truth, I don't like it when this is going. You know, when I know things about the health orders, the restrictions, you know, the health officials, everything else. You know, we can't fix this. We can't. Everyone has to understand. Everyone has to follow Spirited Alex's message. And if they do the message, they will do it. But if they don't, then they will realize, think, oh crap, I didn't know. Oh crap, I didn't realize. Oh my god, yeah. So, you know, you have to understand that COVID-19 is here. It's not gone. It's not. When I hear the news saying, oh, we're going through this dark tunnel and then we're going to see the light, we are. But we are in the dark. Why? Because we are in this long tunnel. Can't get out until we see the light. And once it does, then yes, you will think, oh, finally, COVID-19 is gone. Now I can just do whatever I want to do. Yes. But you can't. Right? Waiting is like a waiting game. You wait. You wait. You wait. You wait. You wait your turn until you get the vaccine. Then you wait some more, wait some more, wait some more, until you get your second vaccine. And then you keep going. Right? That's what it is. That's what it is. Because, like I say, when I look at the King of Hearts and the Four Diamonds, we are in a muddy situation. Why? Because we have water and we have earth. Earth is like, dirt, right? You have water, you mix it, and it's mud. That's what we are in. We are in a muddy situation. We are stuck in mud. Can't go anywhere. We are stuck. How can we get out? Well, we have to dig. And we keep digging. We have to dig around. Imaginary, let's imagine this. Imaginary, you're stuck in the mud with a car, and you only get out by the front seat of your car, but you have a shovel. Okay? When you have the shovel with you in your hand, you're digging around your car until you get yourself out. That's what the COVID-19 cases are. COVID-19 cases, it's on the high. We, as a nation, whole world, has to realize that they are in the same position as we are. As Canada, United States, Mexico, Australia, different kinds of countries are in the worst position than we are. Because you know why? In first place, that I was looking at the COVID-19 on the internet, it said that the United States is in first place. They are in a bad luck situation. It's like almost like playing a roulette wheel. You're winning, you're winning, you're winning. As soon as there, you just lost everything. That's what it is. And now they're in the third place. The second would be almost like, I think it would be Brazil. They're in second place. For us, we're in like almost between fifth place. Just before Mexico. Mexico's in fourth place. So we have the United States, we have Brazil, we have, then we go from, I think, Brazil, that's what it says, so the United States, Mexico, Brazil, and then we would have, Mexico would be between fourth, third place, then Canada would be between fifth place-ish, around there. And and the whole world is in pretty bad shape. Because yes, the COVID-19 cases are on the rise still, but it's the non-listeners who don't paying attention. They are not. How can we stop them? We have to. We have to do that. We have to let them know. Then they will understand. But they don't. They don't even care. They don't even know. They don't even think. Because they think it's a hoax. They think it's a scam. They think it's a protest. They think it's they don't care. So, we have to understand where this thing is coming from. We have to. Give me 1 second. But yes, we have to understand that. Because, we have to have the positives in our lives. We have to stay positive as much as we can. The longer we stay positive, we know that we will be okay. But the longer that you're going to be negative and all that, you are stuck in life. You're stuck, right? You're stuck, right? When we go back into, when I said imaginary car and you're stuck in the mud, you have to have the, just erasing myself. Rewinding myself, not erasing. Forget that. Anyway, so we go back, right? We dig ourselves out of that hole that we were in, the mud situation, right? Well, the non-listeners, they are in that situation, right? They don't even know. They don't understand. They don't do anything, right? But that's why when we have the pros and cons. We have the pros, means, we have positives. We could be our best. The negatives, if we look at protest, not wearing a mask, not doing social distancing, not even care about the health orders, health restrictions, nothing. Having parties, all that jazz. You add that to this. Yeah, you can see how this is going, right? It's a matter of caring and sharing at the same time. If you care about your family, you care about them. You share things with them. You do your best. But the longer, that's like a positive situation. When I look at the negative situation, you don't care about your family. You don't share stuff with your family. You do all these things. That's what I call you're stuck in a rut. Which means you're stuck in a bad situation. Which means you don't care. You don't care. You don't care. Right? But there's lots of people who do care. That's why when I do live videos, I do them so my viewers will say, oh, I like what he's saying. Okay, I'm going to do the right thing and follow. I will understand what he's saying. Okay, I'm going to do this and this and this and this. Yes. Right? But like I say, there is a situation going on here. Okay? It's right now, we have to understand of where we are going. Right now, we are at a stoplight. We are stopping. Okay? We are stopping. That's what the health orders are saying. That's what the health officials are saying. We have to stop. Okay. So they do the right thing. Right? Then, when the health officials are saying, okay, let's go back where things were, we are going to be into a green. Means the green light means go. And that's where we will be. Okay? Because that's why I'm doing this update for all of you. Not just me talking to a camera and that's it. No, I'm talking to my viewers. That's what I am. Okay? Because when you do follow, you understand what I'm saying. If you don't follow, then you're being a non-listener because you're not following, right? It's like going to school. You are there to learn. And then once when you come back home, your parents will ask you, what did you learn in school? Then your child will say, oh, I learned how to do my times tables. Okay. Then your parents will ask you, can you do 2 times 2? Then your child would say 4, right? So that's how we are learning of the COVID-19. When we look back of the year 2016, 2015, 2014, 2013, 2012, all those years back, we didn't have COVID-19. We didn't. We didn't have COVID-19, right? Because, like I say, we're all in this together. That's what it is. Because in my calculations, I suspect we could be into a highly bad position, which means, in my theory, in my prediction, I can see that in Canada, United States, all the places I've been telling you, the countries, everything else, we could be on high alert, which means a 4th wave could come on September 20th, 2021. That could be a start of it. It could be. Because after that, in 3 months again, it's going to be October, November, December. Last end of the year 2021, we're going to the next year of 2022, and then, yeah, we're going to our 4th wave. So just to let you know, we are not, we're not done with this yet. We are not, no. Because, the cases that I would see or understand, we could be in 900 cases, more than that, maybe 1,800, maybe 2,800, maybe 3,800, maybe 5,800 or 6,000 cases of COVID-19. That would be huge. That would be huge. Those are the cases I'm going to tell you. So from the start, from all the cases I've been telling you, from 2,800, 3,800, 4,800, 5,800, 6,000, yeah, you could see on highly alert. And who knows, we could be into another lockdown. We could be that. We could be that. Because you know why? If you were seeing the world last year, and you know how all those other countries, like India and Pakistan, all those countries, they were on a lockdown because the cases were gone high. Everyone was staying inside, could not even go out. Can't, right? So we don't want to be in a position like that. But the more cases are on the rise, that's how long it's going to be. That's how big it's going to be. Like big. Huge. Yeah. Yeah. Because those would be a lot of cases. All the cases I've been telling you, that's my prediction. It will start from it's going to start from 900 cases all the way to 1800, 2800, and then 3800, 4800, 5800, and 6000. That's a lot of COVID-19 cases could be on that rise of the next wave that could come. And that would be the fourth wave. Not the second wave that we are still in, or our third wave that we're still in. My confusion a bit, but that's what we could be. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. So yeah, just let you know about my accumulation on the new COVID-19 cases. It could be from British Columbia of Canada, and then from Canada, United States, and then Brazil, Mexico, India, Australia, England, Portugal, China, let's see, Poland, Holland, Germany. Oh yeah, lots of countries that I just said could be on the next phase of more cases on rise. Just to let you all know, because right now the news is just slow right now. So just to let you all know why they're slow like a snail. I am like a faster because I know what's going to happen next. If you were seeing my other videos that I said about the borders were being closed, I did that before them because the news was too slow. So I understand what's going to happen, right? So just to let you all know. Just to let you all know. And while I'm done talking about that COVID-19 cases, I'm only going to do a few of the what Jesus' words are going to tell us, and I might do angel cards, and I might do one of my archangel animal cards that I'm going to read to you, or enchanted map that you haven't seen. So there we go. That's my actual prediction of this. So stay continued for the next little bit more. Okay. Right, so we have Jesus' words. We need to put that in. Right, so we have Jesus' words that we want to do. Let's see. I'm going to do that. These are my new other ones, my new Oracle deck. So first off, we're going to start with Jesus because everyone loves him, I guess. So I did something wrong. Sometimes the cards usually don't want to play. Get it? Cards don't really play. But I'm going to ask. This doesn't have a book, but if you're all Christian here, this is what the cards will say, and then we will do the. I'm not going to do the chapters, but it's going to say in this. Okay. So this is going to be the other half of the video, just to let you all know, and this is going to be the longer the video, the longer of how many viewers are going to stay on. So I'm going to do this a few times. So yeah, I'm enjoying talking to all of you if you like this. So we're going to see. All right. So what's God telling us? Love one another as I have loved you. John 13:34. Beautiful picture. Yes. So in that means love one another and as I have loved you. So Jesus Christ loves everybody else, but just to let you know that we have to love him so he can get our prayers answered to him as well. Okay, so that's what it is, people, just to understand that, because when I said to you about my prayer earlier, yeah, I actually did that. So I was the one that was praying about the vaccines and all that. So I was the one that was doing that, and my prayer got answered. So it's good. Do that as well. So now that was it. Okay, the Archangel Animal. This one would be the Oracle cards again. So we're going to do that too. And it has a book, so I can read it to you if you want to hear me read. And this is what we're going to see. So, right. Tell me, Angel, what's the world need to know? What's going to happen? Let's see, right? Right, so we're going to look at which one. The elephant is open yourself to true abundance. Archangels is Mary and Raphael. Nice picture, isn't it? Yes. So I'm going to read you that just to let you know. So we are going to read that. Yeah, you haven't. Okay, I'm just going to read like that a bit so you can see that. There we go. Yeah, you can hear me. You can hear my voice, and you can see me with my beautiful mustache. I love it. Anyway, let's look at the word, shall we? Elephant. Where is that in here? Number 48. Okay, we can read the 48. So this is going to be open yourself to true abundance. Archangels is Mary and Raphael. Here we go. So I'm not going to try to read you everything, but there's lots of words, and yeah. So I'm only going to read you a little bit, half of it. It's oh my God. Okay, it says guidance. It says the elephant card reminds you to keep your frequency high by having more fun, playing and being joyful. Whether you are male or female, as guy and woman, practice divine feminine qualities within every area of your life to ensure you have a strong and stable foundation for your spiritual life. Sit quietly and breathe into your third eye, tuning in to the Elephant Kingdom and Archangel Raphael, the awesome Emerald Angel of healing and abundance. Then link into Jupiter and its ascended aspect, Jumbe, to call in perfect health and cosmic abundance to bathe your consciousness. Feel this energy permeate your cells. Know the universe supports your feminine, your divine perfection and heart's desire. Send out a stream of light to help build the crystalline web of light around our planet. Yes, basically, I'm actually, if you think about me, what I'm saying to you, I am like giving a gift of light to the whole world. Why? Because I see myself being a spokesperson, actually, like a speaker, speaking to you all, right? That's what it is, okay? Because when we define things differently, we gotta do that, okay? Because there is a reason behind it all. There is a reason, okay? And in that reason, while I'm doing the box and didn't look at you, sorry. But the thing is, why I'm so spiritual is where I'm actually helping all my viewers out to understand what is happening. Okay, I'm not like making you all confused and saying, "What the heck is spirituality saying?" No, I didn't do that. Okay, but the thing is, if you asked me that question, if you did, I'm only telling you this as my prediction. Okay, because from April 1st tomorrow all the way to June 10th, that's my prediction. Okay, that's my prediction. But that's why we need to have a light of the whole entire world, of giving them happiness, being all happy and inspired and admired and all these wonderful things. Because we have to not impose, but we have to have our own not prediction, a picture. Okay, that's what it is. Because that's what we have to do. Okay, we have to, because we have to love one another as I have loved you. Right. The two words that we are looking at about this, we have to love each other to do what is great for all of us. We have to do that. We have to obtain it. We have to believe in ourselves, saying, okay, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. Yes, we can. But the longer that you're going to say, oh my God, I did something wrong, or I didn't do this, oh, it's like, forget it. No. When we look at the good Lord, we have to understand where He's coming from for all of us. He died for our sins. He was the first one that was the first century, okay? And he was creating the whole world and all that stuff, okay? But the thing is, when we have all these negative thoughts, and we have all these negative stuff, and chaos and wars and all this stuff going on, we know who's doing it. It's the devil himself. I actually met him before. Tell you the truth, no doubt. But we have to understand that we as a whole nation, as a whole world, have to believe that we can do this together. We can. Absolutely guarantee you. Because we can triumph into victory and say, okay, we can be successful. Okay, we can do that. Okay, we can do that. That's what we need to do, right? We have to do that. We have to consider it. Okay, it's that. Okay, and this video is not over yet, but it will soon. So, as a further ado, we have the elephant, so we have that. Okay, so just like I say, look at your angels, and they will guide you through this whole entire pandemic persuasion. They're going to help you. They're going to guide you. That's what I do. I guide you. I guide all my viewers. Okay, so I could be successful in what I'm doing to all of you. I admire one of you. All of you could be. Now, our next opportunity, we are going to do the enchanted map. It's a new oracle that I haven't had for a while, but we are going to do that too. So basically, I'm going to ask the. I think I'm doing these right. Some of them are backwards. Some of them are not backwards. Just give me 1 second here. Alright, so tell me, what's the opposite of the elephant? Let me see if I can read you. We're going to do it in 3 piles. So we're going to 1 pile, 2 pile, 3. So we're going to do the middle pile and see what it reads. And it says moonlight. Isn't that pretty? So I'm going to read you number 51. Let me find it first. Okay, I'm going to read it to 102. It says, okay, here we go. Moonlight, okay, so your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, local, and analytical. Follow it. So here we go. And this is going to be the upright position. This is moonlight beacons. Come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. Your hunches will be right on target. Resist second guessing yourself, for your alternative perception is especially sharp right now. You can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines. This is a good time to use oracle cards or other systems of divination to gain information. Remember that the language of intuition is a symbolic one. It comes subtly through a hunch, a tingling, a clear sound, or an animal or object crossing your path. Spirit is sending you messages to help you now. Success is yours if you follow the signs. So, my prediction here is that follow your intuition. I'm actually following it because I'm on the right path. As you can see, we have the moon card, we have the elephant, and we have Jesus. Isn't that a pretty picture? So we have to follow it. We have to gain our reality. We have to understand of what we're going to do, okay? Because we have to use our prediction, we have to use our intuition, we have to have guidance, because we have to understand that as a result, okay? Because when I'm doing this as my indication, it's my right to help all my viewers to understand of what's happening, okay? Because when we have accumulated new cases on the rise, we understand what's going to happen next, okay? We have to consider this as a one-time agreement. We have to agree and not agree, like having a disagreement. We don't want that. But the whole world has to agree on, we can do this together. We have to. Because if there's a will, there is a way. Okay, that's an old saying right there. If there's a will, there is a way. And we are actually on our way, then a will. Okay? Because we need to have a will of consent. And we have to understand saying, okay, we are going to do this together. Yes, we are. But when I look at the card over here, love one another as I have loved you, as John 13:34 in the Holy Bible, that's what we have to do. Okay, we have to love each other. We have to respect each other. We have to understand each other. We have to agree on each other. We have to be nice to each other. All these things are positives. Okay, don't look back and think, did I did something wrong? No, 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 no. Because you have to understand of when we follow our angels, we have to follow them. Is our guidance. Because when we look at the health officials are almost like angels, almost our guidance, because we have to follow them, we have to obey them, we have to understand. But in theory, as my estimation here, we have to understand of, okay, we can do this, okay, we can do that. We can do this together. We can do it. We can do it, we can do it, we can do it if we put our minds to it. If everyone has to think and everyone has to obey, They need to. They need to. Because, when I do this, my intuition theory, all the stuff is going through my mind because I have 1,000 things at once. Just 1,000 things. Okay? Because I'm doing something as my result of getting my viewers' attention. Think, oh my goodness, I need to follow Spirited out. I need to understand what he's talking about. Should I understand? Should I ask him questions? Should I do the right thing? Should I not do the wrong thing? Should I? Yes, you have to. You have to. Okay? You have to understand. You have to believe in yourself and say, okay, I can do this. Yes, you can. But if you don't do it, you're going to think, what should I do? I'm stuck. I don't know what I want to do. And you have to consider of where are you coming from, of which direction you're going to be, right? That's what it is. That is what it is. Because I'm telling you right now that there is a theory that if the whole world, the whole nation will hear me saying all this stuff, they need to focus. They need to do the right thing. They need to understand, saying, okay, I got it. Then you will. But if you don't get it, you will realize that you could end up in a bad situation, and then you don't know where you're going to end up. Practice makes perfect. You have to understand that. You have to practice. You have to understand that, okay, I understand what he's talking about now. Now I can understand where the COVID-19 cases are ending up now. Why they're still accumulating. Why they're on the rise. Why they, those are the non-listeners. You have to believe that you can give and you can take. Giving means that you want to send a prayer, and then you receive because you're going to take it, like almost like as a wish, right? But things will never change. Things will never change. How? Because, like I say more, you have to start from the start, middle, and end. You have to do that. Everyone has to follow the right direction. The leader. Following the leader will guide you in the right direction. If you don't, you are in a pickle situation. You don't know where you're going to go. Left, right, south, east, north, west. All those places. Which direction you're going to go. The one that is going to lead you is Spirit Alex, me. I would be your leader. Everyone has to do the right thing. Everyone has to support. Everyone will say, okay, I am going to follow spiritual vows. Yes, you need to. You have to. You have to understand that. You have to you have some respect of understanding what I'm saying to you all completely, because you have to learn, and you have to understand of how I'm saying this to you all. Okay? Because following the leader is great. When you don't follow, you're going to end up at the back of the line, way back of the line. Because others will follow somebody else than someone before. It's like a before and after picture. You can see my hair, that's the after. Before, you see my tooth. That's the difference. But yes, thank you for understanding my whole entire situation. Thank you for everything. Okay? But before I go, while I just put my cards in one of my boxes here, there's one thing that you have to learn first. Everyone needs a lesson to be known to them. If you think that you are doing the right thing, you're doing the right thing. But if you're not doing the right thing, you are disobeying. And when you disobey, you won't have the right attitude. You won't have self-respect. You will have all these negative feelings. Okay? Because sometimes we don't want to have negative all around us. But considering the following: believe in destiny. Believe that Spirited Alex is a believer and a good psychic and good at understanding the whole world. Like I say, I am faster than the news. And I understand that. And before I let you all go, thank you for paying attention. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for following my videos. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for hearing me out. And thank you for watching me doing my cards. The oracle cards, the playing cards, my prediction, everything else. Thank you for everything. And believe in me, and I would be your #1 leader. Thank you. Have a good day.